yoga class today. It's going to be very short, but we're going to cover lots of different things. So first we're going to do a little bit of animal exploration in our yoga practice, and then we're going through a little bit of plant exploration. So for the beginning, if you want to, you can find very easy, like a tabletop. Finding your shoulders above your wrists and your knees underneath your hips. And what we're going to do now is find a cow. And our cow lets her belly drops and looks up to the sky. Very nice. And then we're going to find a cat. You know how the cat does? Rounds their spine, big. Inhale, drop your belly. Look up and find your cow. And how does a cow sound? Exactly. And exhale, round your back like an angry cat. Inhale, drop your belly one more time. Find your cow and exhale, find your cat. Meow. And then slowly find your toes tucking under. Move your hands a little bit forward and lift your knees up, straightening your legs. Back and up into your downward facing dog. So it's just like a dog here, and you can walk on the spot. You can wiggle your hips. Just relax here, taking nice inhales. Very good. Maybe you have a dog at home, maybe you don't, but you sure know how a dog looks like when he looks down. Very good. And then slowly come forward with your shoulders. Drop your knees and come all the way down to lying on the mat. So you want to bring your hands next to your chest, pushing your hands into the mat and then lifting your chest off the mat into a cobra. We have our snake here, and we want to push our chest forward and upward, just like a snake lifting her upper body. And then on your exhale, find your way down again. And then your inhale, lift your chest up again. How does a snake sound? Inhale. And then straighten your arms and push your hips up into your upward facing dog. Very good. You might have seen your dog do this. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Tuck your toes under, bring your knees to the ground. Come into your downward facing dog. So again, we're in a dog pose, looking downward. Very good. Lengthening our spine here. Nice and long spine. You can bend your knees. And then slowly make all the way forward to your hands. And then roll all the way up to standing. Take your hands up and release them down. We're going to warm up with a sun salutation. So we're going to say hi to the sun. So we're saying, hi sun, taking our arms up and lowering down our exhale. Saying hi to the ground. Inhale, take your hands to your shins, looking forward. And then bring your hands down to the ground, saying hi again, stepping back. And then bringing our knees to the ground and lying down again. Can you guess what we're going to do now? Inhale, lifting your chest into a cobra. Or if you want to, you can find your upward facing dog. And exhale, find your downward facing dog. Very good. So we're going to explore a little bit here, and we're going to lift our right leg up. Very nice. And we're going to find a scorpion dog. So you want to bend your knee and open your hips. And look towards the other side. So you want to look to your right side. Taking a deep inhale and then making a little bit of a circle here. Bring your scorpion tail. And then exhale, come forward slowly and step in between your hands. Very good. Plant your back foot in the mat and slowly come up. Whew. We left our animals, but we're here in a warrior pose. So our warriors are a little bit different here in yoga. They're all about fighting for love and kindness. You want to be very strong here, having your knee on top of your ankle and engaging your arms back and forward. Very good. Taking a long, deep inhale and a long, deep exhale. One more deep inhale. And on your exhale, plant your hands down to the mat. Step back and come back into your down dog. Such a nice stretch. Then inhale. We have to do the other leg as well. Lift your left leg. And then exhale, bend your knee, find your scorpion dog. Very good. Opening your hips, looking to the left. Keeping your shoulders steady. Taking a deep inhale. Raising a little bit, rounding your leg here. Circling. And then coming forward all the way to the front, stepping forward. Then planting your hand back, your palm in the mat, coming all the way up again into your warrior. So let me switch the side so you can see. Very good. So we're in a strong warrior pose again. We're deep breathing. Our hands are strong, our fingertips look forward and backward. With a proud chest, we're fighting for what is good in the world. Love and kindness. Taking a deep, long inhale and an exhale. One more deep inhale. And on your exhale, bring your hands back down to the mat. Step back into your plank. And then come back into your downward facing dog. Beautiful. So we're going to find yet another animal. This animal, you want to raise your leg again. Bend your knee, find your scorpion dog. And then on your exhale, come to the outside of your hand. Lower down your knee and untuck your toes. We are here in our lizard pose. Can you see how it's very similar to what a lizard looks like? Yes. So we want to stay here for a little while, stretching our hips. Very good. Making sure that our hips are pointing forward. And we can be on our hands, on our fingertips, or we can come down on our forearms if we're a little bit more flexible here. Easy. Take deep, long breaths here. And then very slowly, come all the way up again. Come back to the middle of the mat with your foot. Frame your foot. Step back into your downward facing dog. Do you like dogs? Do you know what a dog sounds like? And then take a deep inhale, raise your left leg up. Bend your knee, open your hips to your scorpion with the tail. And then exhale, come all the way forward to the outside of both of your hands. Drop your knee, untuck your toes. Beautiful. And we're here in a lizard yet again. You see how we hinge forward from our hip. And we can stay on our tippy toes, fingertips, We can come down onto our hands. We can come down into our forearms. And imagine you creeping like a lizard forward, but you stay here. Taking very deep inhales and exhales. One more deep inhale. And a deep exhale. Come all the way back up. Come back into the middle of the mat. Step up, frame your foot. Ooh, and what are we going to find now? Our downward facing dog. Beautiful. Very nice. Then slowly, going to walk your hands back. Up, 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 up. We're back at our feet, and we're going to find our gorilla pose. Yes, our gorilla pose is very strong, but it's also very nice for our legs. So you're going to take your hands underneath your feet. And then you're going to wiggle your legs a little bit and make sure that your upper body is on your thighs. Going to bend our knees a bit and then come forward. You can let your head relax. Say yes and say no. And then slowly come back again and then come all the way to standing, saying hello to the sun and the sky, releasing your hands down. And now, as promised, we're going to explore our plants a little bit. So we want to do a tree. You know what a tree looks like, right? So our tree will be a little bit of a balancing, right? So you want to have your foot here on the ground if you need a little bit more stability. You can have your foot here, or you can have your foot on your thigh. Don't have your foot on your knee. It's going to hurt your knee. So you can stay here. And what does a tree have? It has branches. So your arms are like branches. It's beautiful. And if there's a little bit of wind, what does a tree do? Ooh, ooh. It flows with the wind. The branches are moving, but you're still steady in the ground. Very good. Ooh, I'm losing my balance. Taking it with fun, and then slowly releasing back down. And obviously we need to do our other leg for the balance. So you can choose your option. You can stay here, you can come here, or through your thigh. Take your hands to your heart, and then inhale, raise your arms up like branches of a strong, big tree. And then maybe we'll find a little bit of a sway in our tree because there's a little bit of a wind. Ooh. Are we going to topple over or stay strong? Very good. Take it with a little bit of fun. Sway in the wind. Your branches bend, but they don't break. No. Take a deep inhale and release. And before we come to our finishing poses of the class, we want to have a swaying tree. So bring your feet further apart. Hug your arms. Bend your knees and come down. And this is a swaying palm tree. So you want to sway from left to right, left to right. And just let your spine relax. And give yourself a good wiggle. Very nice. Very good. And then slowly take your hands to the ground. Still. Then come down to sitting on your mat. We're just going to find a nice stretch for our legs and our back. So we want to have a little bit of a bend in our knees. Flex your toes so that you look towards your face. Take your arms up towards the sky. Inhale, exhale, fold forward. Wherever your hands arrive, that's okay. Maybe they arrive your toes, maybe they arrive here on your ankles or your shins. It doesn't really matter. What matters is a nice long spine. We don't want to look like a moon. We want to look a little bit more straight, maybe like a chair. Very good. Take one more deep inhale in and exhale out. Very nice. And then slowly shift your weight forward. Take your feet together into a butterfly. We're yet again here with our animals. Shake it out, wiggle it out a bit. Very nice. Take your hands forward. Grab your toes, come forward into your sleeping butterfly. Then slowly come back up. Come down to lying. You can keep your legs apart. Bring your one hand to your heart and the other hand to your tummy in your reclined and resting butterfly. Here you can let your thoughts roam, relax, and let your thoughts pass like clouds. Oh, there's a cloud. You can just see how it goes away. And then there's another one, and you just let it pass on. Taking nice, long, deep inhales and exhales. Nice, long, deep inhale, relaxing into your mat. And a long, deep exhale, relaxing even more. Giving yourself a good smile. And then slowly closing your legs together. You can use your hands. Hug your knees in, give yourself a good squeeze. Then roll all the way up. Cross your feet. Come to the front. Take your hands to your heart. Give yourself a good inhale into your nose. And a sigh out through the mouth. Thank you very much. Namaste. Have a great day.